well over halfway into the season now, GA. How much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. Then it's Thompson. To the middle. Here's Irving. That one's in, his first shot this game.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails the 16-footer.
Well, those mechanics and that kind of time, that's pretty stuff from Steph Curry.
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Shoots over Curry. Irving can't get it to go.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Podziemski. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. The 15-footer, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Very steady from the mid-range. Davis more than capable after he faces up.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got 5 now.
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Down low. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Back to Irving. Pulls it from the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Curry against Irving. Healed outside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another 3 for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. It's on target from the high post. 6 points for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Let's see some of the numbers here for Klay Thompson.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Irving against Curry. Gafford with the steal. And here's the fast break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
That free throw good from Thompson. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Podziemski, the bounce pass. A shot by Curry, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Puts it up from 7. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
So they take the lead. Irving's got 9 points. Here's Curry. He's got 8. Right wing to end the run. Mavericks with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson passes to Irving. To the inside. It's 2-on-1. Let's go. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Thank you, David. And so it's Dallas with him. They trail by 1. Irving passes to Davis. Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal. Pass to Green.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Klay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 9, and that one drops.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. His last 10 games, he's averaging 15 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
High arcing shot, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
First one falls for him.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
And he can't hit the second.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Bucket is good.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Moving against Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving it around. And Davis sends it back.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
Thompson looking for an opening. Irving against Curry. Now here is Irving. He's guarded close. Misses from short range. Pass to Pajemski. Now Curry from outside the arc. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
For the screen on Hield. Lets it fly. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Now here's Green, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
Take a break.
Moody's checked in. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And both free throws good for Green. Here's Marshall. 12 points is 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Hield. The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Russell in for Thompson. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Curry. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Pass to Marshall. Now Washington, defended by Moody. Curry against Russell. Just 5 to shoot. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the...
It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Davis dishes to Marshall. Pass to Russell. Over Curry. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And here is Moody. Outside Curry. Here's Jackson Davis. Stolen by Washington. There's the drive. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by Dallas. On its way from Curry for 2. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1:22 left in the first quarter. And he drops it in from the low post. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start. .111 left here in the opening quarter. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks,
What makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Russell. Clock at 4. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively's shot is off. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Curry against Russell. There's the pick. Pass to Moody. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Washington with the shot. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Yeah. One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Mavericks leading by 3. Stephen Curry's out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Moody. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Post in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Irving. We saw him with 29 points last game. Marshall gets the bucket.
Well, Irving is an excellent facilitator. He's going to have those big openings. He'll take advantage.
Curry against Russell. Puts up a 3. Curry laser-guided shot from deep range.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Lively. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 8 points. Moody's shot is off. Marshall passes to Washington. And he banks in the layup. Washington's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Curry against Irving. Curry dishes to Curry. That's tipped, and he recovers it. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Washington. That shot off.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Moody with it. Here's Curry over Russell. And the Warriors miss again. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on him.
Curry against Irving. To the paint. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Warriors have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Pass to Curry. Launches from deep. Again, Curry missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Lively sets a screen for Irving. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 9. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Curry, that's good. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And finished off by Lively.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Russell against Curry. Outside Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
Shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Curry. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Thompson in for Russell.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Green against Washington. Pass to Marshall. Now here's Gafford. And here's Irving. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 13.
Now, when Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Now Podziemski. And Curry has it in the corner. And the 3 off target.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And the first one drops.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And Irving is one of the most gifted players we've ever seen. I mean, who still continues to play at a high level.
Podziemski with it. Scoreless thus far. Curry buries the 3 shot.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize and continue to be aggressive.
Irving passes to Washington. Back to Irving. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Moody. Outside, Green. Pass to post. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here is Gafford. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Marshall can't hit. Warriors trail by 7. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody. And the second free throw, good. Mavericks leading by 6. Offered a screen on Hield. Inside, it's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Green.
Yeah, how about Hield staying through contact right there, finds a way to get the ball to the rim, and that one goes.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Pass to Irving. Takes a 3. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Draymond Green?
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
Here's Hield. 11-point game his last outing. Green inside. Covered by Gafford. Hield from outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Davis. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against New Orleans.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. A nice shot by Irving.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Pajemski. Still scoreless. Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Thompson. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
And that's what makes Clay an all-time great as far as shooting the basketball. Just step inside the 3-point line, and he'll still hurt you.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Now Pajemski. 3-pointer, Heel. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
When you think of Klay Thompson, most people think of that 3-point shot. But really, it's Klay's ability as a two-way player on the perimeter that has been a standout talent.
That free throw, no good.
Klay Thompson never seems to get too rattled. A pretty even-keeled guy, and you can see that even when Klay's off the floor.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle. They kick out to Heel. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Hield can make a living out there from behind the arc. Doesn't need a lot of room to get his shot off, and he drains that one with ease.
Now, here is Irving. 20 points for him. A shake. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Back to Pajemski. Green, the screen. Lock at 6. Here's Moody. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Dallas, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Marshall, he's checked in for Irving. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Look at the Mavericks. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs. And, of course, the Warriors. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And I think for the Mavericks, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And so he's able to get one of two.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. And the NBA is just better when AD's playing.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shoot two.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Hield. And so Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles taking on the Lakers. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Thompson inside the line. Pajemski grabs the board.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Dallas leading by 3. And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
And that one falls for Gafford.
You know, for a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Gafford cans them both. Here's Pajemski. Still without a basket. Golden State moving the ball around. Moody the pass to Hield. And another three for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside, Davis. Gafford finds Thompson. Shoots over Pajemski. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Pass to Green. Back to Pajemski. Stolen by Thompson. The tray. And the three ball is good. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
The high basketball IQ of Klay Thompson, finding a better look there.
Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Thompson. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Covered by Heel. Drives to the hoop. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
We know drama sometimes finds Kyrie, but when he plays like he did in the first half, you kind of remember how invaluable he is.
A special, special player at times, man. He has changed the fortunes of many franchises.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Dallas leading by 9. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Irving. Daniel Gafford is out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Again, the Mavericks score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Green. It's stolen by Davis. Irving against Curry. Gafford passes to Thompson. For 3. The Warriors pull it in. Over in the corner, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Mavericks leading by 9. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Covered by Heel. Thompson, a screen on Heel. Bangs home the trifecta. 12 points for him.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
To the paint, trying to find Green. He's got it now.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Lets it go. No good. Shot missing. Warriors trail by 10. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Healed against Gafford. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season. The Mavericks 4th.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Off the inbound pass.
So great to see Steph taking on the challenge defensively, getting up into his man that time.
Here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Davis. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Down low. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Pajemski. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Floats it up for Davis. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. His last 10 games have been exceptional. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Davis. Dallas again missing.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Curry is inside, covered by Irving, and the Warriors miss again. Dallas leading by 7. Here's Davis. He's got 7. Covered by Hield. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought, he's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Pajemski. Healed outside. Green with a screen for Heel. To the inside. Green, no luck.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Shoots over Curry. Cans the 12-footer. And now an 11-point Dallas lead.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Heald. Curry on the wing. Uncovered. And it falls over the rim and in. Curry's got 26.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Warriors have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Pass to Curry from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it, sending that one back.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. The Mavericks also with a sub. Washington's checked in. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Pass to Irving. The three. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Now here's Curry. He's covered by Washington. Curry is inside. Gafford's there. Misses from close range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Washington, that's good.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Mavericks leading by 14. Irving up top, guarded by Curry. Irving surveying the floor. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Down low. Green against Davis. Fires for 3. And Davis pulls it down. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Irving against Curry. Irving kicks to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Davis. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's Irving. He's got 27. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Dallas, no good that time either. Warriors trail by 13. Podziemski with it. Hasn't made one yet. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's the teardrop. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Irving. Thompson outside. Davis with it. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Moody. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
And he knocks down the first one. And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run. When we think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind, notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Russell against Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month. In third, the Mavericks.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good by Curry. And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. That one is no good. Mavericks leading by 12. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Pass to post. sinks the three-pointer. Most has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Russell with it, guarded by Kerr. Now, here is Russell. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Jimmy Butler. Averaging 22 points per, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And he hits the first of 3.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Warriors trail by 13. Inside, stolen by Washington. Pass to Davis. Now Lively. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Russell with the bucket. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Marshall passes to Washington. Outside, Davis. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 5. His three-pointers off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Marshall. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Kept alive. I believe the pass to Washington. And here's Marshall from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pass to Moody. Curry outside. It's good from long range. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Now here's Marshall, defended by Moody. Now Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And Marshall kicks to Russell. And it's blocked. And so it's Dallas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Moses Moody is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Curry. Then it's Curry. And it's Post in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors' foul. Outside for Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And so it's Dallas with it. At one point, they led by 16. To the right side. Here's Marshall. Pass to Irving. And here is Washington. Jackson-Davis defending. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Jackson-Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. Over Russell. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Lively a screen on Curry. Fires the 3. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Pass to Curry. Here's Post from past the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound. Here's Washington. Jackson-Davis defending. And it's Washington missing. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Jackson-Davis finds Curry, drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 33.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Russell with it. Pass to Washington. Lively with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Washington with the dunk.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Warriors trail by 9. Curry looking around. And here is Moody. Now Jackson-Davis. Pass to Curry. There's the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Podziemski, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Tipped away. Now Jackson Davis. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Pajemski. Here's Lively. Just 5 on the clock. From 7. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Pass to Pajemski. Shoots it. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks leading by 6. Thompson with it. Fires the 3. Thompson with the 3.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Pajemski on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Post. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Marshall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good for Marshall. Warriors trail by 12. Pajemski with it. Lets it go from deep. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Washington kicks to Marshall. Lively with the screen. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Lively.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Jackson Davis with it. Picked up by Thompson. To stop the run. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And that one falls for Jackson Davis. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Outside Irving. From deep 3-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Pajemski. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Moses Moody. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Anthony Davis comes in for Najee Marshall. Shoots from 12. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 20 points for him.
Now, if Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Pajemski. He's covered by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Poke loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Green. Now here's Curry. Puts up a deep three.
Nice to see Kyrie focus on locking down his man defensively. You can use that speed to your advantage on that end too.
Outside, Davis. Knocked loose. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Fields checked in for the Warriors. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Podziemski. There's a screen. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's stolen by Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Golden State moving the ball around. That's a two from Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Dallas leading by 12. He's defended by Podziemski. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Hield kicks to Curry. That three off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the paint. It's picked off. Podziemski with it. It's up against Thompson. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Hield. To the middle. To end the drought. Butler making it happen inside.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
And here are the Mavericks now. Thompson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 19.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Curry is inside. Covered by Irving. Butler hitting it right back at him.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Curry against Irving.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Good on both. Here's Curry. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Davis. Down low. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And here are the Mavericks now, leading by 12. Thompson outside. A three ball. The rebound by Hield. The Warriors shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. Now here's Thompson. Defense is right there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. Curry on the move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Free throw good, Curry. So he gets them both. And here's Thompson. Outside Irving. Off target with his 3. Warriors trail by 12. There's the triple. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. 28 points for him.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Now Thompson. Outside Irving. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Hield can't hit.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That will push the lead to double digits. Thompson passes to Irving. Teardrop shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
You tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handler.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good for Irving. 1:43 left in the game. Outside Curry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Mavericks leading by 9. Thompson outside. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Irving's got 39.
Pure shooting form shown by Kyrie on that one. Lets the ball just roll off the fingertips.
Here's Curry, and it's Pajemski in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Dallas has got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. .106 left in the fourth. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now just a 5-point Dallas lead.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
Irving against Curry. Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Green with the screen on Davis. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot.
And he's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
He lobs it up. Another steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And so here is Dallas. Well, for the Mavericks, they can just run out the clock. Healed against Thompson. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally, just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.